Coming up on the Big Cutty Couch.
I can feel the procreation.
Totalitarian procreation.
Totalitarian procreation.
If you like guys, you gotta check out Arnold.
Gina just said the coolest thing ever. Never here.
Sorry.
Stick around.
Hi. I need to wake
Gorge.
up.
Yeah, wake up.
I took a
Wake
little
up.
shroom gummy last night, and I
Really?
think that's why I'm like a little evened out.
You texted me the other day and you were like, I'm eating shroom sauce, LOL. And I was like, what are you talking
No,
what are you
you're like,
talking about?
when I'm back on the sauce, we'll hang out because like you're
Oh,
taking
right,
a little
right.
break
From
from
alcohol,
alcohol.
yeah.
And I was like, our shroom sauce?
Oh, are shrooms sauce? It was a question. I was
I was like, are Sarah's mushrooms considered sauce?
Yeah, I would say so. It's marsala sauce.
I don't know. Like maybe you were like off alcohol, but on
Of alcohol on
psychedelics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if you like psychedelics when you're on the sauce.
Exactly. Yeah. Never
Silly
touched the
me.
stuff. Yeah.
Silly. You never touched the stuff?
No, I'm terrified of
Don't you want to
hallucinogens.
know? Like,
No.
Don't you want to open your mind?
No.
Do acid first.
Do acid first?
Yeah.
Just dive in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dive into this. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You're finally wearing a panty.
I know.
You flash that?
It only took 3 weeks.
Yeah.
My God, I've had like a Muppet crotch literally all 3 episodes until now.
It was like one of our like season 2 goals to be like wear panties, and
Wear a panty.
I haven't done it once. Yeah.
No, and every time I'm like, do we need it? No, we're running late.
And then
and we
it's
cut
always
it, and
like
it's literally
fully
the
on display.
softest Muppet camel
Yeah.
in town. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Mike Fails.
And I'm Gina Bugatti, aka Ange Ballastone, and this is the Big
Big
Hunty
Hunty
Couch.
Couch. Whoop, whoop.
Well, who are you wearing and what is your problem?
I am wearing a secondhand brown floral print like summery shirt.
It's cute.
Yeah, I grabbed it. It was from Buffalo Exchange, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of like weird. I've never seen brown floral for summer. As we know, we love brown. These are khakis by Zegna, and then this is a vintage racerback tank, courtesy of Michael Pratty.
Cute.
Yeah.
Racerback? Is it Razor?
It's Racer.
I always thought it was Razor.
I know it should be Razor.
Why is it? What's Racer about it?
Because you're racing. It's like for racers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's like
cross
aerodynamic.
country. Well, I don't know if it's
Well, it's
aerodynamic. I think it's
It is. It's really aerodynamic.
the wind off your back. Yeah.
Well, what's your problem?
Oh, okay. I have 2 problems. One is I got a ticket today.
That's my problem too.
I got a ticket today because I literally cannot remember what fucking day it is. We were shopping yesterday. And I went home and I parked and I was like, oh, perfect, a Tuesday spot. I slept like a baby and then got up to leave today. And then there's a ticket on my fucking car because I forgot that I parked on the Tuesday side. Thinking
What
that
time
it was
do you have to move your car?
9:30.
That sucks.
I could have easily moved it,
Well, it
but
could be worse,
I didn't
I
know. I
guess.
didn't. I thought it was. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was Tuesday yesterday. I've been like 5 days off all
Yeah,
week.
same. All due to that shroom gummy last night. No, I don't need to move my car until like 11, which is pretty cool. And yet I still like sleep through it because I want to say 60% of the time I won't get a ticket if I don't move it, which is bad because then it really makes you lazy.
Yeah.
So I'm always rolling the dice on that one because I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
60% odds are in my favor.
Yeah. Truly.
You know, I have so many tickets. My problem is actually I have 3 tickets at once because I was in Atlanta and it was literally not even 48 hours. Remember when I like went recently? When I came back, my street was paved and my car was towed and they plopped it
Well, yeah.
into a bus area. And I was like, oh, no tickets. Okay, fine, whatever. Then I got 3 like emailed to me. And I'm like, well, they put this in a bus stop.
You
like
could
I
probably.
didn't.
Yeah. You
I'm
could
trying to
probably
dispute it. And they're
yeah.
like, where's the proof? And I'm like, I don't have the proof because it didn't look like I'd had any tickets. So I got rid of the tow notice. So I don't know, how do I get that back?
I don't know. Probably nothing. You probably have to pay
Well, I
more.
gave them like my flight itinerary thinking like they'd be like, oh yeah, that's when your street was paved. But you're right, that did nothing.
They're like, we don't fucking care.
They don't care. That's my problem. And who am I wearing? A J. Crew explosion.
Yeah. Well, talk about it because
This-
that was a little project we did.
Yeah, I was in Soho, if you can believe it.
well, likely. place for
And
you
there's
to
a
be.
J. Crew there, and there was a mannequin with a pencil skirt of this shit on. Like basically,
Yeah. Ankle length.
yeah,
Golden
an Amish length skirt, in
Mylar
this,
fringe.
which is so J. Crew.
Yeah. It's so.
Because it's like so like woman with like a statement necklace and like a, I don't know, chevron shirt. No, not chevron.
Chambray.
Chambray.
Yeah.
Chevron. Wow. chambray and like loafers and a bowler hat or something like fucking ridiculous.
At a board meeting.
Yeah. So it's like, you know what? I see potential. I was up against the glass thinking about this.
Licking it. Yeah.
So we bought it and chopped it up and made a little 2-piece. And it's tiki theme today. It's a loose tiki theme because it's May. This should be later in the season.
Well, it will be coming out. It'll come out in October, actually. So yeah.
But I always, literally, happy Halloween. I thought I'd be a little darker in this, to be honest. I thought I'd be like hot August.
We did a summer like capsule season last summer because we were bored and thought we should dive in and make more content. But everything is so fucked up with our schedule that we're back at summer and we're not even doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So it's really
cool. We could have
cool.
put up cute little palm trees for our guests.
Yeah, we could have, but we decided not to.
Whatever.
Because we talked about this and I was like, no, it's a
we're
regular
making-
episode. It's not a summer vacay episode. So
yeah, but it would have been cool if you had a white sunblock nose.
I almost asked you to give me the white concealer, but I was like, but just who fucking cares?
Yeah,
who
be
fucking
cool.
cares? Yeah.
Be cool for once.
Yeah. But also I cannot believe that was a skirt for a woman, like at once. Like that, like
you guys don't want to know the price
costume.
of this.
And
Because you know J. Crew, those prices.
It was crazy.
Probably $150.
I think it was more than that.
And
I
it
think
looks
was on
like party
sale, but
garbage.
yeah, it looks like the stuff you wrap around a table for a birthday party, for like a tiki themed birthday party.
But, as someone who plans parties, I haven't seen shit like this with the gold. So that's why I was like, wait.
It is actually slightly
I knew
nuanced.
that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Slightly
yeah.
nuanced.
Yeah.
As am I.
And you styled it with some florals and accessories. I saw you pop that on. Love that ring.
Like,
I
of
get
course.
trapped in that ring every few episodes.
You do. Do you have a weekend gay?
Oh, wait, I kind of do. So one was like, I keep seeing photos of Pedro Pascal in like really dumb outfits. I guess he's doing like a press tour
He's annoying
or
me.
something.
Is he on Ozempic?
I don't think he's on Ozempic. I think he's just like maybe buff.
No, he's like slim and beautiful. But like, I don't know. I thought he was cooler when he was like
he's in
not
Marvel
so-
movies. You never know if they give him like the steroid bath and then that's what's going on,
I'm
or if it's
getting
Ozempic
O's.
or what. Yeah.
Just a little low dose of O's.
Maybe.
A quick flash of it.
I read something recently that if you literally take one dose of Ozempic, you'll like lose
45 pounds.
something like that. Like
Let's do it.
I think it was in kilos, so I actually don't know what it could be like 3 pounds. It could be 3 pounds for all I know. Yeah. But I was like, I thought it would like you'd have to build up after a while and like
And
block
why?
some hormones or something, but it's instantaneous. It's
You were
crazy.
researching for me?
Yeah, I was like, nothing. I was like, Gina, look over there.
Yeah, Gina.
I trank you with like a blow dart
Yeah,
gun.
thank you. I need it. My weekend gay is that I don't have one except the ship that just crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. That's not gay, but the string lights. I don't know.
What?
It looked kind of gay. Like,
There were string lights on the boat?
yeah, do you not?
I completely missed that entire
you're not
thing
on
until,
Twitter,
like,
I-
hours and hours later. I was like, I just kept seeing like Brooklyn Bridge and like pirate ship. I was like, what?
It's
the
actually
hell?
horrible because like
People
a couple
died.
People died.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And I don't know what they were thinking. There were people like on the masts. Is that
I
what
think
we call it?
I think the mast. Yeah.
Masts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plural. Yeah.
plural.
It undocked itself from where it was and like floated backwards into the bridge is what I read. So I don't know how they like. If the people were on the masts, how did they like not know something fucking crazy was happening?
That's what I
Was
want to
everybody,
know.
Yeah, I
because
don't
they
know,
do
something
this
weird.
like I don't know. It's like the Mexican Navy. I'm not sure,
Mhm.
but there are photos of them doing this tradition, and everyone's sort of on the masts.
Yeah.
Plural. I don't
Uh-huh.
know, and that's probably why they were up there. But what I don't get is that why didn't they? You think they would start to descend when they were like, oh, we're going a little rogue here.
Yeah.
Maybe start to like go down.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They just crashed through it. I want to know.
Horrible.
It is horrible. But those string lights, though, I don't know. Looked.
Like, let's source those.
Yeah, those looked okay to me. I want to know how it was for people on the bridge, like driving.
Oh, yeah. That would have been scary. Because sometimes
Yeah.
it's scary going over that bridge in general, just in a car. I'm like, am I going to drive off into the river?
It would kind of suck if you didn't see it. Like it might be lower. That would be disappointing.
It'd be disappointing if it happened and you weren't aware. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying? Yeah, that would suck.
Because I'm not seeing footage from that angle, so it must be something's up. You must have not been able to
Hit
see
the bottom. Yeah.
You just felt
You're like,
that.
oh, damn, I wish I caught that right next to me.
Whatever.
I
I interrupted you though. What's your?
was talking about Pedro Pascal's dumb outfits.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
that's kind of it. I don't know. But I have another one because they just announced they're doing Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
That is annoying to me.
Okay.
First of all, I
Elaborate.
should be center clam
Center
cake.
clam. Yeah.
Clam cake. That'd be so funny.
It should be an orb of water because it's the ocean state.
No,
Kinda
that
like
is
dark
way
water.
too like cool. An orb of water for Rhode
Kidding,
Island. It needs to be a little like pussy clam, like a claw hog.
Maybe with like a pearl inside.
That'd be beautiful. But like, why are they doing Real Housewives of Rhode Island? Like, who would ever?
Well, because
Nothing is going on in that state. No one's rich enough or hot enough. I'm telling you.
not in Newport.
No.
Well,
Especially not in Newport.
they take these risks with smaller, weirder cities like Salt Lake, and they're trying to do it again with Rhode Island. I think not that Rhode Island's a city. It's a
Well,
whole
that's
state,
what they
but-
want. They want like a Salt Lake
Yeah, they want something
win.
Like, yeah,
Like sort of unexpected hit. But it's not going to happen
why not?
because I'm going to make sure it doesn't. Just kidding. I obviously like want to be on it. My cousin Lori should be on it.
Well, weren't you saying her friend
Her
is on
friend
it?
is on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she should become a friend of, and I should become a faggot of.
Yeah. Is this is it a spoiler if you say who's on the
No, the cast is out. Monique Pass.
Oh,
Her name's Monique Pass. I don't know. Do you know her?
Monique Pass?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pass on that.
Oh.
Do you like my up to?
I love your up to. We
Pretty gaggy.
Yeah, we were testing out different. We were doing like a fitting yesterday, and it was like it's the up to. It's the up to. It's the up to.
It's the up to.
Yeah, it's one of your oldest pieces in the collection. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, I'm kind of loving the golden dream of it all.
The Golden Coast. Well, should we take a little breaky poo and then bring out our fabulous guest?
We should. I'm so excited for our guest.
Okay, well, let's take a little break and we'll come right back and bring him out.
Be right back. Did you guys J. Crew back in the day?
There was a J. Crew in 30 Rock. Like,
Did you
at the
apply?
bottom, and I applied.
Well, I feel like we
No.
all almost thought about applying at one point, you know?
Not me.
I just
No.
went there when I had to buy underwear when I was working at SNL, and I was sleeping over in my office, and I go, I don't want to wear my crusty.
My wedding.
They don't have
Jeez.
like a vending machine at
Was from
SNL
J. Crew.
You'd think
Yeah.
for basics.
for panties.
for basics.
Yeah.
They have,
They don't have
free
panties on tap?
tampons. You wish.
Interesting.
There's
I
a communal
wish.
panty jar you just reach into and you need it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pete's panties.
Take one, leave
Pete's
one.
panties.
Pete Davidson.
Petey.
He lets a lot of those behind.
Yeah.
Well, should we intro our guest?
Yeah, yes. We call it a soft start.
Yeah. Well, please
Hi.
welcome to the pod, Nick, Naney, and Clare O'Kane.
Hello.
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 I got really nervous because we haven't had to like say people's names in a while. So I was
Yeah.
like, what? Nick, Naney?
I know, I left you hanging,
Nana?
too.
Nana?
You guys are a married couple.
It's
It's true.
Well, tell us everything.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
How many
Hell.
months? How many years?
How many months?
3?
How many years?
5.5 years.
Wow.
Married.
It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
That is
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
measure in months like a weird toddler. You're like, it's
Yeah.
79,000 months.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like, how many months? I know it's been years, but how many months? That's awesome.
It's
awesome.
awesome. It's
Do you
pre-
guys
pretty
keep that
long.
on the DL, or are you proud to just be like a married couple?
No,
You
we're-
lie about it?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know
not
why you would.
proud.
I'm
Keep
not.
it on the-
Yeah. I like it. I like saying, God, I go home to my fucking wife.
Yeah, I
It's
go to
pretty
my
cool.
Yeah.
Husband.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are like the people's couple.
I hope so.
I-
In Brooklyn,
yeah.
at least.
Yeah. Who
I-
else is married?
Me?
Oh my God.
Well, yeah.
Walls.
Hello.
How many months?
This guy's in a
11.
same name marriage.
11
Same
months.
name.
Yeah,
Same
it'll be,
name.
Almost
it'll be a
year.
year next month.
That's
How do you like it?
He's had a year.
To me, yeah,
a
well,
rough
it's been,
year.
it's been a tough
Right.
year. Yeah,
I was like,
would
they say your
yeah.
first year of
Yeah.
marriage is the toughest, and then
then
Exactly.
that happened.
I feel like I give an answer that no one likes to hear is that it's like doesn't feel any different than when you were dating. I mean,
Yeah.
right?
If anything, it's like you kind of want to try harder to make it work.
Yeah.
Because now you got it locked in, loaded,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, yeah, we should work
Let's go to work.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to war.
Now get to work, bitch. Is what you
Yeah.
say to each
Yeah.
other every
Yeah.
morning when you wake up.
And
You
we
better
go to
work.
war. We go to work and we go to war. Every
Yeah.
day it's another
So
battle
who
of
fights?
Normandy.
You're pro-war. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
I'm in the
Yeah.
trenches of his
Yeah.
ass crack.
Hey, it's a condition.
Someone's got to be.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we like to ask people who come on the couch, who are you wearing and what is your problem? So,
Oh, sure.
I'll start with Nick because you're closest to me.
Yeah.
Who are you wearing?
Aw.
This is
And what is your problem?
This, this was a gift from your friend Emily.
Yes. Her husband didn't want it.
Yeah.
Or couldn't
Wow.
fit in it
And he
or
has a
something.
bod similar to me. Big, bodacious, beautiful, juicy
Svelte.
Yeah.
Italian
Yeah.
Jewish.
That's my kind of bod.
wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats. I like
Yeah.
I like it
an
too.
Italian boy.
My vibe.
Yeah. Pro
Yeah.
belly. I'm pro belly.
Lots of
Toby.
spaghetti and matzo. And
Lots of spaghetti.
running around chasing each
A lot
other.
of spaghetti, huh?
Oh, that's why you're always shaking.
Yeah. And my jeans are no, they're not jeans.
Those are Uniqlo.
They're Uniqlo.
Ooh.
Yeah. And what's my problem?
We like it petty.
The pettier, the better. The
Yeah.
dumber, the better.
Pettier,
yeah.
the
Petty,
better.
petty,
Okay.
petty.
You know what I always had a problem with this location?
Yeah.
When you come here at a certain hour of the day, you turn that corner, the fucking sun.
He's blasting.
sun.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
Come on.
That's a hard one.
Oh my God.
That must have ruined your whole day.
Yeah.
Whole week.
It's like I ordered a little bit of vitamin D. I didn't order that kind of D. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
I always look at the highway. You know the highway that's like right over there?
Yeah, if you're looking
and I'm
like-
it's dystopian to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Cement.
Last time I said that on the
gray.
pod, I was like, it's totalitarian.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you mean dystopian? And I'm like, not this time. But then I did. Now,
This
now I'm
does
comfortable
feel
enough.
like in a dystopian movie where like somebody's traveling through the ruins of civilization and then they come somewhere and like the elite are in a place like this
Yeah.
where
Very-
it's like
very
beautiful and
elite,
elegant.
very elite.
I'm getting
Yeah.
fanned.
Hey, hey.
I'm like, just come in.
We were here when the wildfires made all the smoke
Oh,
happen. So it
gosh.
was like literally like looking down that dystopian pike to like a burning Sauron's eye in
So
the
Yes.
smoky
crazy.
sky. It was crazy.
That
Yeah.
was wild.
Ugh,
I can't
So-
wait till we move to the place where that happens all the time.
I
Yeah.
know. That's gonna be
Yeah, you guys are
exciting.
chasing the fires, it
Yeah.
kind of seems.
Yeah.
Basically.
Addicted to pyro?
We're addicted to pyro. Yeah.
Oh, you are in showbiz.
I'm
Yeah.
addicted to the idea of lighting
I love that.
fires.
Yeah. Pyro. A wildfire is sort of the opposite of that. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you'd say that.
You're famously moving to LA soon. If
That's
you don't mind us
right.
blowing up your spot.
That's kind of
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
happy
I
for you
know.
guys. I feel like New York is over.
New York's
You think?
done.
I think it's over.
I don't know.
I don't agree.
I
don't
can't
know.
tell.
I don't think New York is done.
When it's a
but
nice day out, I'm like, oh, this is the place to be.
yeah.
Everybody's horny and happy.
Everyone's horny and cooler here.
The weather recently, it's been like there are a billion babies getting made today. Like
Yeah.
the weather, it's
Mhm.
like just like 72 degrees. There's not a cloud in the sky, and people are railing. Like I can just feel it in the,
Oh,
in the
yeah. You can
atmosphere
feel it.
sometimes. Yeah.
you
But it's moist
The
out there.
vibration in the
Yeah.
air.
I can feel the procreation. Like, okay. Interesting.
Totalitarian procreation.
Totalitarian procreation. This is dystopian.
Yeah.
This up to is
Well,
dystopian.
do you guys feel like ever since Sam and Misha moved, your entire social life fell apart, or is that just us?
Because
We really feel the hole.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I'm feeling the hole
The
a lot.
void.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I feel like every year more people move out there and they don't come back.
Mhm.
They always say, "I'll be back,"
And they don't.
and only Arnold really means it when he says it. It turns out,
Arnold who?
Schwarzenegger,
Schwartzwelder.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You should check it if you like guys. You should check out this
Oh
guy.
yeah,
'cause
I
he's
love guys.
Huge.
He's a big one.
like
okay,
huge.
cool.
You
Yeah.
like guys.
I like guys.
If you like guys,
check out
you gotta
Arnold.
check out Arnold.
That's such a funny thing, like failing completely to talk to a gay guy. You're
Yeah.
like, you like guys, right? you ever check out Arnold? It's like,
Arnold.
Oh my
Ooh.
God, I saw this movie you'd love. It's called Brokeback Mountain.
That's like when
And
I think I was in high
Love
school.
Simon. You should check that one
Oh,
out too.
beautiful, beautiful
yeah.
film.
I
When
should
I-
have been in Love Simon as like the boy. Wouldn't that be cool?
Simon?
That'd be really
As
cool.
the
Yeah.
Simon. I would have been sick.
I want to be the
I
I
don't
don't
know,
always have
Simon.
to
I
come
want to
with
be
this.
I want to be the comma.
I want to
can
be.
take this off.
Claire, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing? And what is your problem?
I'm wearing Vans, classic blue, sort of stained with oil.
How
I
old
think
were those
Gorgeous.
shoes?
these are pretty old, and
That's a tiny foot.
that's the tiniest.
What do you got
foot
going
you've
on
ever
there?
seen.
Children's 4?
That's 6.5.
Stunning.
Oh,
Men's
Beautiful.
2.5 probably. I've got my J. Crew socks
Love.
that I did
Okay.
buy
Nice.
at 30 Rock. I got my I got this shirt that I thought was like tropical.
Yeah,
I couldn't find my Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian.
I'm seeing palm trees.
So we got a palm tree.
Yeah.
This is a guy.
Bonne
then-
Prince Billy.
Bonne Prince Billy.
The
Hey.
Cooties. Couch.
Cooties. Couch, do you have a problem? Do you have a problem besides too much sun? That's hard. That is hard.
Follow that motherfucker.
My problem is everybody's coughing directly in my face.
I love that.
Yeah. That's very New York, actually. Yeah.
Every
I love
time
when
it happens,
kids
I
do
go,
that.
fuck this shit. Fuck it.
That's why you're moving.
Of all ages, people in my face.
They're like, where's Claire?
Sucks.
Where's
Why do you
Claire?
think they're doing that? Why
One
do
of
you
the
think they're
worst
doing
things
that?
ever is when you're in a small space and you hear a child have a bronchial cough.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
and it's like
hear
the
how bad it
chunks.
is.
Yeah, chunky.
It's
that-
hitting.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just know that you're gonna be dead within a
You're gonna be
day.
dead
Do you guys like
in a
kids?
day. Yeah.
Like kids.
In general.
I do
Groomer.
like kids.
Groomer.
Groomer.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Groomer or boomer?
Groomer.
That's our
boomer.
segment.
Yeah.
You guys should do that
Yeah, we
game.
should. We should.
Groomer.
On the line, I would say. almost.
I guess I'm on
No,
the
you're
line,
not.
you
You're-
know. I like drag shows where they play the traveling Wilburys. Let's just say that. Okay.
That was very
Groomer and a boomer.
That was very boomer. Yeah.
We
No,
like
you're
kids.
Milan.
I do like kids.
We're
yeah.
Milan and we like
I work with
kids.
kids.
Yeah, you were
so
just saying that
yeah.
your job sounds like
Yeah, you're like Bill
amazing.
Nye.
I'm like Bill Nye. I literally almost every time I do my job where I do a science show for kids, somebody comes up to me and is like, "Oh, you're like Bill Nye," and
I'm
like
that
usually an
idiot.
adult. Like,
And it's usually this.
Yeah.
I'm the teacher. I'm like,
You're like
"Wow,
Bill Nye.
You're like Bill Nye.
Yeah. People come up to me in the middle of my presentation.
I'm the
They-
substitute.
They,
It's like-
first they cough in my face and they say,
Yeah.
"You're like Bill Nye."
You would love this other scientist.
Yeah, Nick goes to schools, I guess, and talks about science.
Or did they come to you?
Oh no, I go
You
to
go to the
them.
schools? Okay,
I,
cool.
I
Okay.
find them.
And it's just like a science seminar, like a light.
Yeah, it's like
That's
when
amazing.
when somebody comes here when you were a little kid and you were really bored and you're like, "What the hell's going on? Why are we in this auditorium?"
I remember the
Yeah.
bubble guy.
Yeah,
There's
Do you
the
do
bubble
that?
guy.
I'm
You're getting
bubble
into
guy
that.
adjacent. Yeah,
You're
Like,
getting
for legal
into that,
reasons, we can't
No.
get into that.
no, we can't.
it's very
Do you remember the
litigious.
yo-yo guy?
No.
You guys never had a yo-yo guy?
No. We had a yo-yo fad that like everyone had for like a year and then broke their yo-yo and
Oh yeah,
We had like a professional
Cradle, we
yo-yo
have that.
guy come to our elementary
Really?
school and try to like hawk his yo-yos.
yeah.
And he did all
Wow.
the tricks. And I bought a yo-yo.
we had Corky come in. Do you remember Corky?
Who's Corky?
Oh, which one was
He was this guy
Corky?
with Down syndrome who had a sitcom on ABC.
Oh yeah. Wait, I was gonna be like,
Life
Corky?
Goes On, or yeah.
Corky.
And,
Yeah, I
and he
know
also
Corky.
had a commercial with Tracy
do.
Ullman.
You know Corky?
I do.
He had like a commercial
You're
about
like, I
Down
don't
syndrome
believe
with
you.
Tracy Ullman where she's like, "Oh, I have my own TV show." He says, "I have my own TV show." And she says, "Oh, I have a hit album." He says, "I have a hit album." And then he goes, "I have Down syndrome." And Tracy Ullman goes, "Show off."
Oh, I remember that.
See?
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
I just
Yeah.
remember Corky. The
I,
name.
I know the name.
I know the name.
You remember that guy? I sucked his dick.
Yeah.
You
That's how you got
suck,
the
Corky.
job.
That's how I got the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those Down syndrome dicks be big.
It was-
Oh
it was-
my
sorry.
God.
Got that.
Gina just said the
Got that.
coolest thing ever. and
Gina
you'll
did.
Never hear.
Sorry. Maybe cut that.
Yeah, we're cutting that. We're cutting that.
So embarrassing. I scream.
So funny.
Wowie. It's true.
Anyway, so you love science, is what
Yes,
I'm gathering.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
love of science brought you to
I-
this position. Yeah.
Well, you said you
Yeah.
had a dry ice seminar or
I
tomorrow.
got it
Tomorrow you
I
got
have
the
to
dry
pick up
ice.
That's
dry ice
amazing.
tomorrow morning. Yeah.
What's the dry ice
Who's your vendor?
warehouse like?
Who's your guy? You
Yeah,
got a
who's your
guy?
vendor?
The dry I go to this place called Natuzzi Ice.
Hmm.
It's like in East New York. I have to drive there, and the last time, or I remember like I had a dry ice show around November of last year, and there were two guys driving forklifts with "Make America Great Again." hats on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels
was-
a little adjacent to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
dry
I
ice
went-
is
show
making
at
their
least.
brains
Yeah.
cold.
and I went up to them and I was like, "Sorry, have you heard of Kamala?" Because actually, yeah,
And they drove a forklift
Yeah.
onto you, and lifted you up and threw you.
Oh my god.
You're like, thanks.
yeah. Thank you for killing me.
Are there any theatrics with the ice show?
Yeah,
'Cause I would imagine dry
tell a whole
ice.
story.
Dry
I
ice.
tell a story about an ice sorceress.
Oh.
I tell a story about
She, her?
yeah, an ice she her. She takes over an entire kingdom. This bitch. She's such a bitch. And,
Really? It's a
very
and she
blue
turns it into
act,
ice.
yeah.
And these two kids named Greta and Kai. That's their names.
Are you kidding?
I'm not. This is
This
completely
is the plot
true.
of Frozen.
Well,
What?
they have to figure out a way to stop her, and they enlist a dragon. She freezes the dragon, but then they find salt, and they realize that salt can
Melt the ice.
Melt the ice, yeah.
Oh, so it's about road safety too. at
It's
the end of
about
the
road
day.
safety.
Yeah.
Can you comp us a couple tickets?
Sure. Yeah. why
Again, I'm not allowed to hear children, but I do want to see the dry ice.
You can watch from outside.
'Cause I
That'd be
know, I
great.
mean,
yeah.
I'm sure it's amazing.
I wish I brought it here. I
Yeah,
should've brought
you
some dry
should
ice
have.
here.
This needs dry ice billowing out from the bottom.
Oh
And
my
that'd be
god,
cool.
that'd be up there.
Dry
yeah.
ice is like
And my
a nice
eyes.
look.
Yeah.
As like student filmmakers, we're used to fog machines, but
Mhm, but
that
ice
dry
is
ice
more
is that.
expensive. Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's where the budget's at.
Claire, did you say
It's more rolling.
Did you have a problem or
Yeah, everyone's coughing in my
coughing in
face.
your
Oh,
face?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
And
sorry.
when my mouth is open.
I got
I
distracted.
forgot where it went.
Do you guys feel like your immune system's like kind of back where it's at, like pre-COVID? Took a second, right? Because we were all wearing masks.
I feel better.
I feel like I'm like, I don't know. It's well,
I feel like I was sicker. I was always sick because I was smoking cigarettes all day, every day.
I feel like I was sicker
Are
before
you off?
COVID.
I'm off.
me too.
Yeah.
Just for May.
for
Do
just
you
for May.
smoke cigs?
Never smoke cigs.
Really?
Just
do it.
weed.
What about cigars? I feel like you could get
I
into
do.
cigars.
Yeah, you're meant to have a
Occasionally,
cigar.
I like probably like
Claire's
once a
grimacing.
year.
Yeah.
I'll smoke a cigar with my dad.
Oh,
Daddy.
cute.
Okay, and have a
Yeah.
scotch.
We'll have sambuca.
Oh, very
okay.
Italian.
Yeah.
I
licorice.
quit smoking cigarettes when we
Licorice.
were dating
Oh, that's right.
because I
Really?
think once I asked him, I was like, "Do you care if I smoke cigarettes? Is it
And
gross?" He's like,
yeah.
"Yeah, it's kind of gross."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking nasty.
Aw,
But I
that's
do kind of
love.
like the
But-
smell of someone who
That's love.
smokes like when you kiss them a little bit.
Then I do it
It can
sometimes.
I don't
smell
like
like
it.
garbage and taste like garbage. But sometimes there's a little
Maybe
window
when
where
I'm drunk,
it's nice.
when I'm drunk, I'm like, oh, this is
yeah, it's a little like a
It's
little-
sexy.
Talk about horny on the air. Like if I catch like a whiff of a cigarette, like downwind from one, it's like, I don't know, it takes me back to being like 20.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
love
Like
a smoker's car
dangerous.
if they have fabric seats, and I love a cigarette on like a 98-degree day. When it's
Mm.
really, really hot out, I'm like,
You like a hot cigarette?
I know, rare.
Oh,
Crazy.
I can't do
What
it.
is it
It's
about
crazy.
that? There,
I don't know. It just feels maybe.
Do you
this-
drink hot coffee on a hot
I
day?
do.
I do.
unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm that
Yeah.
asshole in
No.
August
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
my
I'm the
Dunkin'
asshole who's iced coffee
at the
in December.
gym.
Me too.
Nice.
I
Are you
love-
gay?
Maybe. We'll see.
By the end of this episode.
Yeah.
It happens on the
couch
country.
is
Big
gonna
It does
country.
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring a hot coffee to the gym.
I've done it.
That's
I've done that.
insane.
I feel cool. Like I'm fine
It doesn't
doing it.
matter to me.
But people like give me dirty looks.
I'd rather that than have like some
Yeah,
cold
you're on
drink
the elliptical,
sweating.
like splashing everybody with hot black coffee.
Doing
You're
it while
kidding if
I'm
you think I'm on the elliptical, and you're kidding if you
it's
think
black
that's
coffee.
black.
I know,
There's a
I
lot
know.
of cream in
Claire
that.
will make a hot coffee or a hot tea at home when she has to leave in 5 minutes, and not put it in a thermos, put it in a mug.
Sometimes I do put it in.
and then
take the mug.
and then she'll take like 4 sips, and then there's like an empty or like an almost full mug.
But then I come home and I go, "Oh, good, my coffee."
And then you
Finish
it's
it.
iced the next day, or now you
8
just reheat
p.m.
it.
No,
It's fine.
I just
Cool.
drink it.
Wow, really?
I'm almost.
she'll drink
Ugh.
coffee late at
I
night.
take it like
too.
medicine.
I was going to ask,
Same.
do you have like
I
rules
take it like
about
I
when
need
you,
it.
because you worked on SNL, so your schedule probably was all over the place. And you're
Yeah.
drinking coffee every hour, of
I
every day.
For a big couple of months, I did a big couple of months.
Big.
I
Huge.
didn't drink coffee at SNL.
Wow.
I drank that mushroom coffee shit.
Oh, like the
Oh,
reishi
God.
green
stuff
tea.
or whatever? Okay. Did it
And
do
it
one?
worked.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, did it do one fucking thing?
But because I was crashing every day at like 2
Right,
p.m. and
right.
like I can't fucking.
I thought you were
think.
writing on SNL, not crashing.
Do you like shrooms?
I love 'em.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
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 We have some in our fridge or in our freezer.
I microdosed yesterday. I didn't even tell you.
Really?
Well, you didn't even tell me that.
Yeah.
Communication.
I
is
regret
key.
doing it.
You regret it?
Just last night, I
Why?
feel like it made me quiet and weird.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just coming back to life now, which is fine.
You got to do it in the morning
Really?
Yeah,
on
get
a
it
day
late.
where you don't have anything to do.
Right, not at like 11 p.m. when you have
No.
Drag
stuff
to do the next day.
So much
yeah,
to
when you
do.
have to get to drag the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you
You
at
live
a
and you learn.
party or are you hanging out?
I was
You just
alone.
Go home?
Yeah. Completely alone.
Sometimes it's fun to do when you're bored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Do you like acid?
I love acid.
I've never
Me
done
too.
it.
That's
Acid's better than shrooms. I
That's
Yes.
guess.
what they're telling me on the streets, and I'm scared to
it's
take
more
it.
Saying
fun,
it than coughing
or-
on you
Yeah.
and then throwing acid
It
in
lasts
your mouth.
longer.
Yeah, and you see
But you need
shit.
a whole fucking day for that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. But I
Is
I
the
think
feeling
it's
the same?
Mm,
similar?
It's similar. It's very similar.
I think you learn more.
Yeah.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I feel like when I do acid, I can tell when someone's a good person or a bad person.
Wow.
Can you read auras kind of stuff?
Only when I'm on drugs.
So,
Maybe.
When's the last time you did acid?
Maybe last summer. Not recent enough.
Yeah.
Yes, me.
I gotta do it again before I leave
Let's
New
do
York.
it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Drop a few tabs before you
Right
go.
now.
I would do it.
Oh wait, actually,
I'm
I
scared,
did it
though.
recently.
Doing it.
Maybe this past winter. I went to Dromedary, and you know Dromedary.
Yeah.
Now it's like Mervs or whatever.
It's called
Merv the
Merv.
perv.
Have you gone?
Yeah.
Merv the perv.
Not
No.
Now they're
I
trying.
won't know.
It became like the trans bar. Now they're like opposite of that. They're like that didn't work, so it's Mervs.
No,
like
it's full
it's
on
straight.
Merv.
Cis.
Yeah,
Full
it's
on
completely
cis.
cis.
Cis. Even the
Wow.
font is
Yeah.
cis.
Yeah.
yeah, it's bad.
It's gross.
But I did acid late at night, which you shouldn't do.
Oh, I remember the story. Yeah, yeah.
Like
You got
No.
like homophobed by someone.
yeah, someone wouldn't like hug me or shake my hand or something.
Oh,
What?
They were
gosh.
being crazy, and the girlfriend was like, "Why won't you touch him?" It was crazy. I'm like, I'm on acid, and I feel really bad because you're being homophobic, but also I'm on acid, and maybe
oh my
it's not
God.
what I'm actually experiencing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder.
You don't fucking know.
But he's like, I hate gay people.
But I
And
always
you're like,
get
is
in
that what I-
trouble. Whenever I think I'm like bonding with a straight person, and then they like give me an ounce of homophobia, I feel really bad.
What do you mean? You get in trouble or you feel
Or,
bad?
well, two things. I'm saying two things at once. Because remember when I was at what's that club? The bouncer. He hated
Oh,
me.
we at nowhere.
Nowhere bar. Yeah. I didn't have my ID,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "You're about to lose a party at 10," and so he let me in. And then I go to Mike and I go, "I said you're about to lose a party at 10," and he's
The
like,
guy was
he
like-
heard me, came over. He's like, "Now you're gonna brag about it?" Like basically, he didn't punch me.
him.
Oh.
Almost verbally.
He
verbally
he
punched me.
thrusted.
He slugged my fupa. No, he was
Whoa.
like, "You're bragging about. I let you in, and you're bragging about it. I'll kick you out so fast." I'm like, "I'm not bragging. I'm like, it's just fodder."
And
Which
somehow,
then I felt
and somehow
bad.
that worked. You were like, it's
Uh,
just fodder.
it's
So we
just
squashed
fodder.
it, and I was like, sorry. First of all, it was a party of 6. I was already pushing my luck.
yeah.
Party of 6, whatever. And then we smoke outside, and he smoked me up. And then
Well, that's
I
bearing
was
the
on
hatchet.
shrooms, and I came inside, and the shrooms hit. And he's like, yo, that doobie really fucked you up. I'm like, I'm on shrooms, you idiot. That did nothing. And then I thought we were friends, and I went for the man hug on the way out, and he was like,
Yeah.
because he was like inside, and, like,
Yeah.
around people. Outside, we were shooting the shit. He smoked me out.
Wow.
But I
Interesting.
always push my luck.
Yeah.
Because why did I go for the man
Where
hug?
is he now?
Still at
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Looking at me slowly for like confirmation that that's what the bar is called. You're like, still at.
No.
Still at
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Last time I did acid, I was trying to get my dog to say one word,
Mhm.
and I offered her $100, and I really believe that she was like she kind of was like it seemed like she might.
Penny?
Yeah,
But what was the word?
I forget.
It was a slur.
You said
She
this at
was
your
like-
birthday once to her.
Oh, I did. Did I offer her
Yeah.
money? Yeah, I whenever
Every
But
once in a while
I
when
think
he's
I said
high.
that she said bonjour or something in French.
I thought it was like scrumptious or something like. I wanted her to just say something really wild.
She will.
I think she
She will.
will.
She will.
If I do enough drugs, I think she will.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I
And
think
then
she
I'll
will
give her
even if you're
$100.
dead sober. I think she'll. I
Yeah.
think she can do it. It just takes time for animals to learn to
Yeah.
speak English. It's
Yeah.
hard.
I'm ready to
Tough language.
Venmo though.
Yeah. She has Venmo.
Yeah,
She actually has Cash App.
that's true.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
because people like tip her.
Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tip her for fun.
being cute.
For her OnlyFans.
I was gonna say she's on
I've subbed
OnlyFans.
to that.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah. She's always getting banned for really. fucked up
She's
stuff.
showing a hole.
How long
Showing
have you had
hole. She's
Penny?
licking hole.
We've had Penny for almost 5 years.
We got her in December
19.
2019.
Yeah.
After we got married.
No, we've had her for 5 years. Yeah. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
really cool and cute.
She's really
I
cool.
want
and
She's
a
the
cute.
cutest.
dog.
Yeah.
She's the cutest.
She's on anti-anxiety medicine right now.
Is it helping?
She's high right now.
Seems like it.
Zoloft?
Do you want
Like
to see
the Prozac of
Dogs.
dogs.
Do you want to see a photo of
Do you ever
her?
take it?
I was eating
Not
cheese
yet.
this morning, and you want to see what she did?
Method
Yeah.
acting? You're playing a rat soon. Oh my god, she wants
She was
cheese.
begging
Yeah.
for cheese.
Aw.
She
She's
wants
really cute. What kind of
cheese.
dog is that? A mutt?
She's a
She-
mutt.
Your blend?
Yeah, Chihuahua,
Pureeing.
Pitbull,
She's
Rottweiler.
so cute.
I know.
Wait, my
She's
algorithm
hot
thinks I have a dog, and it's always trying to sell me the like farmer's dog or Maeve. But I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Really?
I'm Maeve, but I don't have a dog.
Yeah. What brand do you guys feed your
Yeah,
child?
you guys-
What's Maeve?
It's
first
the
of
like
all?
now your phones are gonna hear this.
Maeve.
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 It's like frozen little chunks of meat, and they do like ASMR
Oh.
bullshit. It's really annoying.
Oh yeah. It's always like.
Yeah, it's like ice blobs and like
Ugh. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit either.
it's expensive.
Gross me out.
Really?
It's chic though.
How much did you buy?
I don't have a dog.
What does it taste like?
I don't know, but it's cool.
You should get
I'm gonna
the fancy
Maeve.
dog.
I'm gonna get a
food
dog
and try
anyway.
it on show.
Yeah, we should eat dog
Yeah.
food on
Yeah.
camera. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
who cares? Who gives a shit?
Our audience is
on.
dying for us to do that.
Do
It's
it.
subversive.
If
I
you're
wanna
listening
pretend to
and
be a
you want
dog.
them
That
to
is
eat dog
drag.
food,
That's trash.
tweet at them or whatever the fuck you use.
Yeah.
I want to pretend to be a dog on stage, like as Gina.
I think that'd
like
be
in
cool.
drag. I think that'd be cool.
Oh.
You gonna give a little bit of it?
Ernest. No, I don't. Ernest Ballasone.
Ernest Ballasone. God.
I've seen a little bit of it. It gets weird.
The dog?
Because it's like so accurate and sort of like subtle.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, one
It's
day.
subtle.
Yeah.
Of
Whoa.
course.
I mean,
Nuanced.
can I see a little bit? Or?
No, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever. I know. I was just gonna whine like.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
That's like really bad.
I'm just picturing a dog in full makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do all animal testing
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
of all Gina's
Benny
products.
kind of gives
Dogs
us.
love lip liner.
Benny gives us this look a lot.
She does this.
cross-eyed?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, you
I go
guys.
like, oh boy. You know why they do that though? Because they could show the whites of their eyes.
Oh, they're submissive.
They're like learned.
Subby bitch.
What is it? What is it?
Subby.
They've evolved to look more like babies or humans.
Interesting.
Because that's how
Humans,
they get
yeah.
what they want.
Really?
Yeah, the whites of the eyes make them look like little
Mhm.
humans, and then you
Cute.
give them treats.
Then you give them the whites of your eggs.
Wow. Now that's
See.
not Maeve. What is that?
That's a home brew.
What is that?
That's egg.
Egg.
That's
It's a
egg.
subscription egg
Yes.
service. Yeah.
Wow. You guys give it the shells and all? Like that sounds like it's a bully breed.
Shells and all.
I don't know if
Shells
Penny
and
should be having
all.
those. She's a mutt. She can have whatever she wants. She's a mutt.
She's
Well,
not-
should we take a little break and come back and do a dumb game or like two dumb games?
I would
or...
love
I would love that.
Yeah.
Game.
Let's do it. BRB.
Too
Really
li-
good, Gina.
Too little, too late.
Okay, and we're back. We'll be cutting that again. Gina is on something tonight, and it's not acid. It's
Mush.
something. Yeah,
it's the
something.
residual mush.
It's the residual mush from last night.
Yeah.
Are you guys both bi-curious? You're bi? You're a little bi-curious?
She's
I'm pretty
pan.
full pan by
Wow.
I'm
pan.
She's pan. I'm hook.
Yeah,
that's your
I'm
case. Yeah. That's
I'm
funny.
bi-curious.
Mhm.
I guess.
That's so fun.
I've had every
had
now and then I've had
interactions.
I've had sexual
dabble.
I've had I guess you could say I've had sex with men. But it's
but not full on bi. You wouldn't say.
No, because I
Not
feel like
yet.
every single time I've done it, it's been like, oh, he's really liking this. You know,
Yeah.
that's really cool that I like made his day.
That's amazing.
You're
Yeah.
like, but what about me?
yeah.
Yeah.
What about
You're a
me?
giver.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I love when someone's more straight leaning, when they're like
Uh-huh.
bi-curious. It's rare,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of love that. You're
Well,
like,
I think
actually,
it's or I think most people aren't willing to talk about that who are more
Yeah.
straight
Right,
leaning.
right.
Yeah,
Well, we're
Yeah.
both pretty bi, but I feel like
you're
I'm,
bi too.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like,
wow.
but I feel like I'm on like the opposite side of your
Okay.
experience, where it's like you probably
Oh, she hates this.
Yeah. She's not liking this at all. No,
why would anyone want to be with me?
I feel like you live your life as a straight person, or
Yeah.
you're more aligned with that reality than
Yeah.
the gay one, and I feel like I'm
Mhm.
more aligned with the gay reality than the straight one. And
The gay reality.
yeah, it's different.
I feel like when I jack off, it's like it's mostly women, and then every once in a blue moon,
Arnold sneaks in there.
Arnold Arnold
Nick,
pumps me up.
The Arnold
yeah.
poster is
Yeah.
Nick, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm so big, Nick.
But it honestly is like once every 2 months or something.
So it's on a
Yeah.
schedule. Cool.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Do you ever, I don't know, combine those wants?
What are you saying?
Excuse
Do
me, what
you
the fuck
have
are you saying?
threesomes?
No, we haven't had
No.
one before.
Really?
No.
I don't
No.
really threesome
Never had-
either.
We've
never
talked
done
about it.
Group sex. But yeah,
I've done it with other people.
she has. Well, I've been doing the dishes.
Babe, you all right?
And make sure to rinse those real good.
Those are hand wash.
Honey, hand wash.
You're getting a
Honey.
triple
Honey,
penetrated.
hand wash.
Honey, hand
Hand
wash.
washed.
Well,
Yeah.
we're
Those are pyrex. You can do anything with pyrex.
honey, pyrex.
Honey. You can do anything with pyrex, but I let my roommate use the pyrex and not hand wash them because I was like, be chill. They're just bowls, but they're
Mhm.
ruined.
Ruined?
Ruined.
Yeah.
But wait,
They
weren't-
were an
but those-
immaculate
I thought those were,
set.
but those were vintage, weren't they?
They were vintage
They were like,
pyrex and they were
shit.
immaculate, like mint condition, and they were pink. Hard to find the pink ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna like not
they're ruined.
micromanage her
Yeah.
because like you gotta let some things go.
Yeah.
And then look at my bowls are gone.
The bowls are
I let them
gone.
go.
My
a little
But those are
far.
probably chock full of all those forever chemicals that give you brain cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
But they look cool.
They do look cool. Not anymore though, because
Yeah.
they weren't hand washed.
Babe,
But whatever.
Pyrex.
Babe,
Babe, Pyrex.
Pyrex.
that's not microwave safe, babe. That's cool. And you feel, and you're pan.
And I'm pan. Well, we could just say bye.
Say
Then everybody
bye.
gets it.
I feel like I feel like bi is such a
probably
like
pan.
wiggly term.
pan, right?
Yeah.
Pan. Because
Like-
bye is something you can check on a
On a form.
Planned Parenthood form.
Yeah.
I don't think you
They don't
can
have the
check on-
pan bubble yet.
I don't think they got pan bubble yet.
That just means like anyone, anything.
Literally everyone and anything.
Anything, yeah.
Anything. Yeah.
That shrub.
place,
You've been eyeing that
anywhere.
shrub, I see.
But yeah, and I don't know. 'Cause we're in an open marriage.
That's
And
awesome.
It's nice to have the ability to explore the panness, the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
pan pizza of it
Mhm.
Is it hard navigating that, like an open marriage?
all.
I mean, you guys seem to be doing it amazingly. Because, like, you're 5 in.
5.5.
And I
We're
feel like
5
you're
in,
over the,
we're-
like, weird.
We're open 3 years
Yeah.
now. It's been fun. Yeah,
Fun?
it's been great. I don't know. I really like it.
Yeah.
And
I think everyone should be open.
I think so too.
Well, I
think
feel like in the gay reality,
yeah,
it's more common.
it's definitely more common. But I
Yeah.
think that's like, I mean, it's a bit of a, it's like a,
I hate when gays feel stereotyped about that.
it's a stereotype, but it's one that everyone is indulging in. But it
Right.
just proves that
Shut
it's
up.
like it's a choice. You know what I mean? It's like everyone I think feels desire.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
don't, and it's also I think it's like unhealthy to assume that one single person in your life can provide you with everything you could
Yeah.
possibly ever need
Yeah.
in every
Yeah.
regard, sexually, emotionally, psychologically,
Friend-wise.
forever. So it's
Yeah.
Right.
like,
It takes the pressure off in a way that, like, I don't know, makes it more sustainable, maybe.
yeah.
I feel like every married straight guy I'm friends with who like they're not open. All they do is, or like every now and then like, oh, there's this girl at the gym. Oh, there's this girl on Instagram, and it's like, I don't know. It's
yeah,
just
you could just have sex with her if
yeah,
you were allowed to.
if you like, yeah,
Or otherwise, they are just cheating.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Which is
exactly,
happening
yeah.
all the time
All the time,
anyway.
yeah.
yeah.
So it's like, how do you want to be doing this? Do you want to keep cheating and
Right.
lying,
Yeah.
or do you want to actually like make everybody know, make it all
One
known?
friend of mine, every time we hang out, he's
we'll
like,
tell you after who it is.
he's like, God, I wish me and my girlfriend could fucking do that. Oh man, that's so cool. I wish I could just go out and get a fucking blowjob. And I'm like, okay, well,
I'm right here.
Here's the here's the thing.
That
What
2
if
months is
what if you did that and then a week later your girlfriend was like, I've been talking to this guy and I think I'm gonna meet up with him. And he was like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. And I'm like, well, yeah.
That's
Like,
the
you
deal,
know.
buddy. Like,
But I think that maybe that's why it's less common with cis straight couples
Yeah.
or whatever, because there's already this built-in power,
Yeah.
or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like everybody feels like they need to be in these gender roles where it's like, well, I can go fuck anybody, but my woman
right.
can't have another
anyone but
dick
me, right.
inside of her. Or whatever.
But poly's different, though, right? That's
Yeah.
more than one partner.
Well, and I think the poly of it all is like you're actually having relationships.
Relationships,
Right.
It's not like hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
It's like at least be friends,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
becoming friends,
Yeah.
and establishing a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Are you poly? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
we
little
are.
bit.
Yeah. Because that's
Cool.
kind of the only
Oh,
way I
right,
can
duh.
fuck
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
Is if I like them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like a little demisexual in that I need to have like an emotional connection.
Demi poly.
Demi poly.
Demi
Maybe I'm demi poly.
Lovato.
Maybe I'm Demi Lovato. Maybe I am Demi Lovato. Me on shrooms. Tell shrooms once.
You're in a mirror and it's like,
Maybe
it's her.
I am Demi Lovato.
Can I ask a question about your nose?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, why is it discolored? Is that
Because from
It's an
far
illusion.
away, it's an illusion.
You're
Blur
looking
eyes.
at it,
Oh.
unfortunately, you're getting that from the side. But forward on, it should be pinched. Like the illusion
oh,
is like,
sure, okay.
Yeah, but it's a little
okay, I'll blend better, okay?
impressionistic, I would say, because it's
Really?
like, well, because it's like,
It looks like nose jobby.
yeah.
Yeah, I want.
My
That's what you want it to
interpretation
look
of
like.
it was
Yeah.
you're trying to make yourself like a Barbie doll
Mm.
that like somebody like burned or like a
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit and burned
Yeah,
the
took
nose.
a lighter to my
definitely
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
melted the plastic.
I like it because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
looks
I just
like a little
usually
deer.
grab Vaseline and just shove it all over my eyes before we record, but I didn't today. Puffing.
Can you do that for Nick on the music video?
I should.
shoot?
Oh my
Yeah.
Wait, when we do
God.
acid. Oh my god.
Oh
We're doing
yeah,
acid.
Yeah.
that would be really fun.
We're doing acid.
That's some
I'll
Patreon
do it.
content.
Doing acid.
Record
Yeah.
the
That's
entire
Patreon.
trip.
Yeah.
That's a $20.
Yeah.
I can buy in for that.
How dare you? No, I get it. I'm actually so glad you brought it up.
Thank you.
It's hard. I
think
got a
it's
hard
cool.
nose to pinch because I got a big nose. I mean, I'm a pretty boy, but I have like a deep set eye.
You have a strong.
You got Guido
and a-
eyes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
a big brow bone. So it's hard to. People think it's easy, but it's hard to get there.
to soften it up.
It's hard to soften it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
My
about?
little
I feel
nose.
like you could do stuff with
I
this.
feel like you kind of have a little nose. We're like,
You do.
no.
Come on.
kind of a thin.
Yeah.
Like this.
It's not
one.
a big
could
nose.
get
It's not a
It's
honker.
nice.
carved
You
away to
don't
nothing.
consider this a big nose?
Not really.
I think it's
It looks like a classic nose.
It's
Yeah.
classic.
Looks
It's
like
classic.
a fake nose.
I've been telling
Yeah.
people it's a big nose my whole life.
You got big ears.
Yeah,
That's true.
You got big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a turn
Yeah.
on for me. I love a big ear.
Yeah. We all
Lobe
do.
for days.
Yeah.
You can see really deep into them though. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Are
stuff.
you struggling with ear hair at this stage in your
Not
life?
yet.
Doesn't
Not
look
yet.
like he
That's
is.
good.
Wax though. Wax is a big problem.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gets to get it sucked out.
Really?
At least once
Like
a year.
Roman candle.
Why do you
no,
know?
no, no. Like I have to go to a doctor to like.
And they vacuum it.
Extract?
vacuum
Are
Does
you
it
there?
affect your hearing? And then you're
Yeah,
like, it's
it,
time
like,
for me to
I
get
hear
in
that.
there. And
Are you
He takes
scrubbed
how
up?
do you know?
pictures.
How do you know when it's time to go? It coincides with your cycle too. You're like,
No.
Yeah.
It starts getting really cloggy in there,
Okay.
and like everything will sound muffled.
And they're like, you're healthy.
You're-
Because you have earwax or
Yeah.
something?
well, no, they're just like you got a lot of potatoes in there.
Wow,
everyone
you
have
got
it?
a lot of
Do that?
potatoes in there.
And should I get my ears sucked out?
I think you probably have wet wax like I do,
Yeah,
where it just sort of naturally
kind of mushes out. Yours is
oozes
hard.
out. His gets
Yeah,
clumps up in
it
there.
clumps up in there.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Brown.
and I have a tool that
Yellow, brown.
connects to your phone that
You
puts a little
can-
camera in there that you can like see inside
Oh, my
your
ex
ears.
used to
You're
do
like,
that.
"Cute."
Oh, really?
Ooh,
Where else can you put it?
Yeah.
Probably your
Like an
nose.
ear thing.
Yeah, you could do it in your. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have done my butt. I want
Cockhole?
to see how the poop's made.
You're like that for the rest of the episode. You're just like,
Where the poopy
Frozen.
How y'all make the poop down there?
That's where all of America's jobs are.
wait,
Nick's
were you
This
getting
is me
into drag
sticking my
when you
head
said
up my
that?
butt.
I don't know.
The other day, I think you were getting into drag, and I was like, help you put a necklace on or something, and you just like are looking at me and you go. like a weird like toddler baby, and I'm like, did you? And I didn't hear it at first. I was like, did you just say? What did you say? And you're like,
It's like sad.
Like,
that we're,
cool.
sad that we're geeking out of that. Lol.
I love
Wow.
poopy.
Poopy.
We
Yeah.
love poopy.
Yeah.
We're all a little pro fart humor. Poop
Oh,
humor.
Oh,
big
big
time.
time.
gotta.
Got
We love
a.
poo poo.
not
I
above
farted
it.
yesterday.
Oh, that was funny.
It was a good one.
Because I don't fart that
Really? Yeah. Do you
loud.
guys shit with the door open? I love
Oh,
when
yeah.
straight couples do that. I used to be
Yeah.
straight.
One of the hardest times Claire made me laugh was after I took a shit, and then she went in the bathroom and she said, "Smells like Planet of the Apes in here."
I love it. You love to see it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Straight couples, you gotta shit with the door open.
Yeah.
Well, my
Gotta.
parents used to do that.
really?
And we would just all, in my family, it was just me, my mom, and my dad. We'd leave the door open.
Wow.
No
I love
boundaries.
it.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Steamy.
And but my dad would always do like pull my finger,
Uh huh.
Wow.
fart on cue. Big fart.
So you
guy.
farted recently, and it was
So
big.
I farted recently loud enough that he could hear it.
Wow. And he filed.
Yeah.
I'm farting. I'm farting constantly.
He's farting all the time, and I can
Right.
hear it really because he has like cheeks that really.
Flap.
Really
Flap.
vibrate with
And
it.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really have
THX.
cheeks.
THX cheeks.
Mine just
yeah.
goes like this. Unless
Yeah.
it's like
Dry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my cheeks are too far apart.
Wow.
Well, no, it's true. It's a thing.
really?
I
Well,
don't
'cause
have enough
also it's like
cheek.
when you if you ever like wax your butt, those farts get weird. They get like wet because there's no like buffer in there anymore. If you
Sometimes
have a
I'll
hairy butt.
fart and it will sound like that, like the tiniest pinhole of a hole. Ugh, sad. That's yeah. That's my 2025 fart.
Trumpety.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like in 2024 it was like
It was nervous about the election.
Just don't say anything.
now I'm doing great. Now it's up.
Have you guys ever waxed your buttholes?
Washed them?
Wash?
Wa-
No,
wa-
never
wax
once.
them.
My husband waxed
Planet of
his
the
butt
Apes.
once.
Really?
Yeah, and that's how we know that the farts get weird because of.
Whoa.
I've only done it
Waxed
once,
a
and it
hole?
feels pretty cool.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. When when you initially get it all wax, it feels like it's just so soft and crazy.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
the
curious
next
what your bush
day,
situation
it's
is.
like, because it pokes up, and my bush is so thick, it's like it's like bristles.
Wow.
So
It's like Nick's hair.
It's like Nick's hair.
Yeah.
So
You guys
imagine
have
short.
the hair to spare.
If we have kids, they're gonna look
Yeah,
like them.
baboon
Talking
head.
about Planet of the Apes.
They're
Looks
gonna
like Planet.
No, that's
They look
good.
like
You guys
brooms.
might need to consider that.
Yeah.
Consider having it.
Yeah.
just to harvest the
Consider
hair.
the
Yeah, no,
harvest.
Money.
that line needs to continue. Someone, you got to make sure that
I think so.
Yeah.
a baby gets
It's
that
rude to be like,
DNA.
you guys should have kids, but just consider.
No.
We're thinking about
We're,
it.
it's
Nah,
in development
it's in
hell.
Do you want us to leave you alone in here for a while and see what
Sure,
happens?
yeah.
You can
Yeah,
leave the
keep
cameras
the light.
on.
If we can turn the lights up.
Yeah, yeah,
we-
definitely.
Exactly.
You just hear,
2024.
24, 23. Wow.
2007.
No, 23 was like a crescendoed up a little, you know?
Yeah, gassy.
I think, yeah, it had
Yeah.
that, like, whatever.
2020 was behind a
Wow.
mask. So.
Oh, 'cause you
remember-
were in a mask.
Remember this? Like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
crease?
Oh yeah.
That's like for 8th grade.
Yeah, even that part of my body I can't make fart.
You can't do that.
Wait, what's your, can I ask what your pube stitch is? You said you have thick.
It's thick. I have a big
natch?
bush.
Is it
now.
bush
All
arrow?
natch. It's bush arrow.
I love that. Hot.
HW.
Baboon's daughter.
Baboon's
He's
daughter.
not very hairy.
Really?
It's
He
all
has
there.
no hair right
no
here.
hair over here.
Wow.
I love that.
No hair on the back.
There's like a little
Landing strip.
lawn. There's a
Ace
little
of
lawn.
Spades.
There's an ace of spades.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
you-
really light.
decorative.
Very light. I
Beautiful.
haven't touched the pube area in maybe 20 years.
It's like
Wow.
someone else's penis or something.
Not even a little scissor on the sides. Nothing.
Never.
Wow.
That's amazing.
a 20-year
hair.
run. That is. I don't know if I've ever
Because I
heard.
realized that it doesn't really grow
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have more armpit hair than you do.
Yeah, that's probably
Whoa.
true.
Let me
I've
see.
heard a lot of women do.
I have as much as you do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't you
Whoa.
I feel like a
That's
lot
good
of like
pick, Claire.
women that don't.
Nick,
I have a
she wins.
stupid ass pit. My pit sucks.
I like it.
Yeah.
I wish I had more hair.
Oh, you guys have
God.
good pits.
No,
Oh,
he
there
has a
you
good
go.
pit.
I do.
Look at
That's
that.
good.
He's got a good
mousy,
pit.
though. I
That's
wish-
classic though.
Hey.
If you're mousy, mine is nothing, non-existent. I need like a transplant
Yeah.
because
You should go to Turkey for your.
You're like
Yeah, I
what do you call it?
It's like one
a
little
chinchilla.
hair. It sucks.
He's a mouse. You're a
My bush
chinchilla.
though is insane. I'm like
Yeah?
hairless, and then it's like, goo, okay.
You're full Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Italiano.
Yeah.
the
That's
black
why.
triangle, diamond status.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Become like a diamond. When it goes up to the belly,
When-
that's
yeah, when
the
it goes
goal.
back up, that's
that's
actually
diamond status. That's
yeah,
hard.
that's cool.
It's rare.
That's what I
Um,
want. Should we play a game?
Sure, let's play.
Let's
the
do
game.
it.
The game is name your fart.
Name your pube shape.
Ooh, banana.
Eugene.
Let's do maybe counterpunt to start.
Sure. Okay.
Where's my
Yeah.
pen?
Oh, I have one.
Counterpoint.
New like electric cars that don't have an engine sound and they have that weird techno sound that's like
Punt.
It's Punt.
Punt.
I wish they would have just-
Imagine if someone was like, "That's cunt."
well, it's kind of cool. It's a little like futuristic, but it's like I wish they made it not so subtle and like a little more like not so artistic. Like
Yeah.
just a little bit more
Yeah.
industrial. I want to hear a car coming, not
Yeah.
like
Like
a weird
even
ghost.
just a fake, if it sounds like it's coming out of a speaker, just give me a fake car noise. Because it's
Yeah.
also dangerous when a car is quiet.
Is that why they do that?
Yeah, it's you
Like-
have to put a sound on an electric car because it doesn't make enough noise. It
Put a
does.
sound.
It hits people, but it's like I want it to be a sound that I recognize, not a sound I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is that? And then I get hit by a car.
Right.
I hate
But
by
it's
car
someone's
jokes.
voice just being like,
Yeah,
You
somebody's
want
like,
episode 1. Like,
What if it was, Tim Allen?
Yeah,
Tim
pod
Allen.
racing. Yeah.
Pod racing, sound design, and that was kind of cool. You like episode 1?
Goo, 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 goo,
No, you
goo.
don't.
I love
We were just talking about
Really?
Yeah.
Star Wars today. Nick was just listening to a Star Wars audiobook today.
Which one?
The Robots Empire.
It was no,
Yeah, punch him.
No.
Yeah. Nerd alert.
no. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. It was an audiobook that I okay, so I watched Andor and I was really
Uh-huh.
into it.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yep,
else?
yep.
What's
Both
Andor?
seasons. It's a Star Wars show.
I-
It's,
and
it's a good one. It's
I don't know, but my
Reignite.
drag name is Amanda Lorian.
Here we go.
That's really good.
Could be.
Well,
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
Andor reignited my love for Star Wars, and I was reading on Reddit about some Star Wars books, and I started listening to the Star Wars audiobook called From a Certain Point of View, and it's where do you know about this?
yeah, it's like different different like
Background
retellings of-
characters.
yeah.
From the original Star Wars,
Uh-huh.
and they have and I was getting into it. I really liked it.
Was it
You're
like that
gagged.
little mouse woman from the cantina? Does she have a
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
Who is this man walking in with a lightsaber?
And then she dies. So,
Oh,
Is that
Spoiler.
episode 1?
No, it's
Maybe
episode
episode
4.
four.
Oh.
Yeah,
So the first movie.
that's right.
So
Yeah.
the first movie.
Chronologically.
Chronologically.
Yeah, but episode 1 is fun.
It is fun.
Episode
George was
1.
cooking on that one. I don't
Yeah.
know what it was, but it was something.
It was cooking.
Angela,
that
were
was
you
a
ever
miniature.
a Star Wars or Gina, should I say? Or-
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
She's bi.
Were you a
Gina.
Star Wars girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
I was.
we had a Star Wars
Yeah.
episode.
We
did?
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
kind
God.
It was like lightly.
I had a
Oh.
cowboy hat on. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that works.
I was like, that's my
Space
Star Wars.
Western.
Yeah. No, I watched the originals like with my dad, like 4, 5, 6.
Ernest, yeah.
Ernest.
Ernest.
Also. I told Nick, I was like, it gets worse in drag because like I can't.
Your earnestness?
My earnestness gets worse in drag. It's cringe.
Because you're like dumber? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumber
like-
and slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
Ernest Ballstone. Well, my dad is. Tell us the story. What even happened?
Okay, so I had a birthday party at my place, and
That was Ernest to me.
and I was playing. There was an '80s sex comedy playing on TV, and Angelo was in the room, and I was like, "Angelo, your dad directed this, right?" And I told a bunch of people at the party that Angelo's father, named Ernest Ballastone, had directed a bunch of '80s sex comedies.
And I was like, he this guy. He did it. He didn't.
It's like when Nick.
What am I supposed to do?
Yes, and it'd be like, yeah, my dad, like, he
No,
doesn't
you
stand
did-
by it anymore.
You did yes and for a little bit.
For a little,
yeah,
then
yeah.
I got
but then a bunch
nervous.
of people were like, "Wait, is that true?" Or
Yeah, and how would I respond? I was like, no.
I love a low stakes lie like that.
One time he told Marsha Belsky that
Oh,
his
yeah.
aunt was Judge Judy.
And she believed it for like a night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I remember that.
Belsky.
Somebody one time.
How do you remember that?
I don't know. I feel like we were talking about lies one time. Maybe it was like literally
Yeah.
at the party and
That's a
like
good
you just
lie.
followed up with that one. But one
Uh-huh.
time some guy told me that he was the kid from the Crossfire commercial.
Crossfire!
And he was like, I just got fat. And I was like, oh my God, yeah. And he's like, I'm lying. And I was like, oh.
It's a
You
good lie.
did get
It's a good lie.
fat.
Yeah.
Because like, what is the kid from the Crossfire commercial
I
look
know.
like?
What
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Crossfire?
It was like a weird thing. Yeah, you shoot the
Crossfire.
beads.
You'll get caught up in the
Crossfire.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it's all about.
exactly, yeah.
Crossfire!
I lied and said that I lied when I was
That's my
younger
band.
and said that I wrote the As Told by Ginger theme song,
Oh my
which was
God.
sung by
Macy
Macy
Gray.
Gray.
Wow.
Someone once told me.
Yes.
And I wrote it down in my journal like these were the lyrics, and I wrote
Good.
them and I sent them to Nickelodeon.
Oh,
You're
wow.
cool alt and queer. You did.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
That equals Macy Gray.
Macy.
So by gender, I hated that animation style.
That was ugly.
They had a low mouth.
It was the
Yeah.
same as
Darwin.
yeah,
yeah.
what is it? The wild thornberries.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Which was always a little Rugrats adjacent, but not close
Punt.
enough.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Not
Punt.
as pretty.
That animation style or just wild
Punt.
thornberries in general?
Wild thornberries.
Punt.
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 Cunt. Rugrats.
Really?
Rugrats
Yeah.
was cunt.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
Big
Yeah.
time.
That's I was
Yeah.
referencing Dill when I was like,
Poopy?
yeah, with
Oh,
Poopy.
yeah,
The
I
way he
remember.
said it, it was like P-U-W, like
But you said that to me the other day too, and you were like, "I'm referencing Dylan, Tommy's brother," and I was like, "It's not Dylan, Ange. It's
I am
Dill.
the world's
Dill
dumbest
Pickles.
person.
Dylan.
I know,
Dylan
like,
Pickles.
gone. Dylan.
Dylan.
It's Dylan. It's his brother Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan, man.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
It's Dylan, man.
What about Doug? Was Doug cunt or punt?
For
Cunt.
I think it's
Cunt.
cunt, but bordering on punt for some reason.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was a little lame. I
It
was
was
like,
like boring.
he was
Yeah.
kind of
They
a
had
loser.
some weird storylines, which maybe bumped it into cunt.
I remember Doug, Ren and Stimpy, and Rugrats all came out like the same time, and Ren and Stimpy was it.
I
What
was
I
so
loved-
scared of Ren and Stimpy.
I don't know if I was like
I
fully
loved
allowed
it.
to watch.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, Rocco was cunt. Yeah.
Super
cunt.
cunt.
They brought that back on like Netflix or something, didn't they? Was
Yeah.
it like that
Maybe.
miniseries? I think I tried to watch that, but I
What
was
about
like, the
Arthur?
magic's not there anymore.
Punt.
Yeah, kind of cunt.
This
Punt?
Punt.
Oh yeah, the fist.
What does that mean?
Never
There's
watched
just
it.
the meme,
meme
of
of-
Arthur's fist when he,
Of
does he punch
Arthur's
Binky.
fist.
Is it that?
Yeah,
I didn't hate the animation style of Arthur.
No, I didn't hate it.
I liked it.
Kind of cool.
I think I was too old for it.
How old
Yeah,
are
I think
you?
we were all maybe a little
I'm
too
gonna
old.
be 40
Wow.
in July.
Wow,
That's hot.
Thank
How old are you guys?
35.
35.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Did you think I was 42?
No, I thought you were younger.
Yes.
Like
How old do you
28.
think I was?
15.
Yeah.
You
No,
see what
40
you want
sounds
to
about
be.
right. You could be whatever. You could be whatever you want in
Yeah.
the 30s. But like
Yeah.
40 makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Almost
you're a little
40.
cuspy. Little Gen X? No, you're
No.
millennial.
No,
You're
elder
85.
millennial.
Elder millenn.
Elder
Yeah.
millennial.
When does
Elder
millennial start?
millennial.
Millennial starts 81, and I'm
Okay.
85.
Hmm.
So
So you're well within.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
millenn. I'm just
yeah,
I love Gen
I love
X.
Jen. Me too.
I love it.
I
Gen
love their whole
X,
thing.
really?
Kinda, because I grew up with like all female cousins, and I just love that. Like, I don't know, feel safe with them
Yeah.
because they're like
Yeah.
awful. They're like actually awful and like woke now. They're like
oh, they're woke now.
they're woke, or they try to be like performatively woke. and
hyper
it's
liberal Gen X.
bad.
Yeah.
They're not into Dave Chappelle.
No,
I like all the Gen X people in my family. Well, there's
but
they
they're
still
all
on
like
Facebook,
alt right.
though?
They're all alt right, kinda,
Alt right and woke.
but trying to be woke.
this is a
Oh,
problem
I know what you're talking
with
about.
our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And like a Gen X gay
Are
guy
they,
is
are they
so
Trump
funny.
supporters?
No, they're not.
Okay.
But I know what
Just
you're
like-
talking about.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
Actually,
think I kind of know what you're talking about.
I can't.
they're
just
afraid
can't
of being
figure it
like
out.
canceled.
Okay.
But
Gen
it took-
X
but
is
it
very
took
like,
them
if
long
you
enough.
like it, I love it, and it's like somehow
Yeah.
homophobic.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's like they're not actually accessing any of it. They're just
Yeah.
like, it's gay is okay.
Yeah, gay is
Yeah,
okay.
And it's like, well,
My boss Mary says, if you like it, I love it, and I'm like, that's homophobic somehow. You know what I mean? It's very like,
yeah, it's just glancing off the
feels it.
surface. It's like not getting into it at
Yeah,
all.
that.
I feel like a lot of Gen Xers, like, it's that whole vibe of like, it's the 90s. Like, everything is, we're all past all that stuff.
Yeah.
Race?
Yeah.
What is that? And like, they get
Right.
locked into these ideas that actually like have evolved since then, and they don't,
Sure.
they haven't moved on.
And they haven't done any work
Exactly,
sort of
yeah.
Right,
to
exactly. They're like the
accept
lost
change.
Yeah.
generation.
For real.
At least people talk about boomers.
Yeah.
But boomers are still in power.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
will be forever.
And they will
forever,
be.
yeah.
But Gen X people were the last people to have like jobs and money.
And now,
Punt.
Zoomers
Punt.
can't even, they can't write a single
Punt.
paper without ChatGPT. It's what I read. That,
Oh
like,
my God.
colleges have been having like a lot of problems with kids being like, please let me use
Yeah.
Wait, is that the
ChatGPT.
Z stands for Zoomer?
Gen Z. Zoomer is like the colloquial
Wow.
And the
term.
water bottles.
And what's next?
All the water bottles that they're wasting.
Gen Alpha.
You know, when I cheated on tests, I would write the answers to the test inside the label of a water bottle.
Oh, I was like, who's
Smart.
Tess?
So what?
And why did
Tess.
you? Why did you do that to her?
So in that way, I wasted water.
Yeah.
A bottle of water, but I didn't dump it out. I drank it, and then I waterfalled it in my friend who was thirsty or something.
Nice.
Mm.
Because no
No backwash.
Yeah, no backwash.
backwash.
Yeah.
But Tess is bi and poly. No
But
offense.
Tess is by poly, no offense.
You know what I mean? She would be.
Yeah. Cheating on tests, cunt or punt.
Cunt.
Yeah.
Even the smartest people cheat on
Darth
tests.
Vader.
Cunt.
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 Because Darth Vader was like nice in the end,
Yeah.
right?
No, Anakin Skywalker was nice.
Right. Yes. When he
Same.
was redeemed, he became
Yeah.
Anakin again. Yeah. Vader.
What
right
are you
on.
looking on your phone?
He's looking
Cunt or
at photos
punt?
of Vader.
He's like, nothing? I'm like, oh, I'm playing Soda Crush. Yeah, photos of Vader. Photos of Vader. Helmet off?
No, Darth Vader is so
Helmet's
cunt because like
off.
that is maybe the most iconic villain design of all time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
other than maybe
Yeah.
like the Terminator, which is just a skeleton. You know what I mean?
Just
It's like
eye,
Right.
you
yeah.
can't
That-
get any better than like evil black helmet guy.
Yeah, but also it's just like that
I
That
feel
China
like
That's
if,
bell,
Yeah.
that bell shape.
if I was in the room with somebody dressed as him, I would be
Blow him?
Like I'd blow him out of fear. Yeah,
You're like, my lord.
my lord. Yeah,
My lord.
yeah. My lord.
Oh, my lord.
Palpatine, Emperor
Cunt.
Palpatine.
Oh
So
my god,
cunt.
Palpatine.
He's,
Cunt.
he's
Big
my
cunt.
favorite
One time I
character in
referenced
Star
him
Wars.
when we did the Star Wars. Yeah, you said he's my favorite. I was like,
Blah.
why?
Because he's
Because
a
I had
bitch.
long nude nails. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
And he shot lightning out of them.
yeah, I told him
Wow.
to put it
He's
in
a
post,
bitch.
and he did.
He's just pure evil. It's so fun in the character
so
to just be like,
fun.
I'm the bad
He's
guy.
such a bitch.
He's such a bitch.
Yeah.
Star Wars is amazing.
Star Wars is amazing.
Star
But,
Trek.
I don't know it.
Punt.
Punt?
Kind of boring.
Yeah.
Really?
It's not as. It's more like
always-
scientific. Science. Well, I don't know actually.
It's a military drama, or it's like it's more militarized. It's more like proper.
Yeah. It's got
It's-
its own.
It's more
But
drama.
there's some of
Yeah.
it that I like, but I
all
don't
the
know.
new stuff that came out, like with like Paramount Plus and all that shit, like
Yeah.
that is horrible. It's so bad.
Is it
It's like
bad?
just
Really?
like on life support trying to keep the franchise alive and making like
man.
Sorry, I'm looking at my list. Contrapunt and on here is disclaiming a smelly burp. It's like not.
disclaiming.
this is
Yeah.
you always
Like, I'm
have
about
like
to s-
literally like burp and fart and poopy humor. You're like turning the water on when you're shitting at a friend's house, and it's like that's
well,
not
I love
cunt.
that.
Like,
We
that-
did
or
ask
that's
that
cunt.
once.
Wait, disclaiming when
cunt.
it's a smelly burp?
Yeah, be like, ooh, sorry, I had like a, I don't know. I had
No,
trouble.
I had
punt.
poo-poo.
Punt, yeah.
You don't want to.
But I do it.
dwell
I
on
think
that.
I unfortunately fall victim to my own bullshit.
I do
and
that too.
I think I
You
would
disclaim
I
it?
would
Yeah.
disclaim it.
You're
out
like,
of-
sorry, I
out
had a
of-
hot dog dinner. Again.
I had a full course of hot dog.
Again.
It's out
Hot
of
dog
courtesy.
dinner.
It's like you like
Hot dog dinner. That's weak.
you had a hot dog
I
dinner the other
know.
day.
You like, I'm craving a hot dog, and I'm like, I had hot dogs last night.
It's like what? Was that me? I haven't even had one hot dog yet this year.
Sorry.
I haven't either. Wait, I haven't eaten meat. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you veg?
I'm pesk Poly
90s.
and pan.
Triple P, baby.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 Ps.
A tofu dog
That's-
is kind of cunt though.
They're kinda
wait,
sick.
I
Yeah.
feel like pescatarian is so 90s. I love this.
It is pretty Gen X.
Yeah,
Gen
yeah.
X.
There you go.
'Cause
I've had
it's
to
like-
learn
Pesca-
how to cook more fish.
Fish is good for you,
Pesce.
but
That's good.
eventually I'm gonna try to not. But I don't know. I do crib. My body is like,
Needs
if I don't have protein, I
Well, okay, counterpunt protein being in like everything now, like a protein cookie. I saw that on the shelf
Punt.
recently. Yeah, it's
You
like
don't need it.
you don't. Also, how much protein can you physically like take
30
in?
grams, and then you pee out the rest.
Right. So it's like
Yeah.
you just have a protein shake.
I'm not trying to get yoked or anything either.
What
No,
do you
it's
guys
punt,
feel
though.
about like a travel neck pillow?
Cunt.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
never
nice to
using
have.
it.
If it's a
but
good one, I,
I
think
don't.
it's
I
cunt.
believe you.
But sometimes I'm like, it feels like it's
To
making
me,
it
I make fun of
worse.
people with
Yeah.
them, but I'm probably missing out.
Most of them don't do anything. Like when you see people
Yeah.
with 2 neck pillows,
Most
it's like
of them,
that's
there's like
insane.
like a tier system of neck pillows. That
yeah,
little
like 2. Like
Have you seen the one that covers your whole head?
yeah, like a weird globe.
It's pretty crazy.
Do you
Yeah.
inflate it?
What's that? That's like the flotation device.
Yeah.
I hope I never have to blow up the flotation device
Yeah, same.
on the airplane.
Yeah.
You don't have to. They
don't have
they
to.
blow themselves up.
Well, sometimes, but no. In the safety report, they're like,
Sometimes
if
you
it
have to.
doesn't inflate,
Inflate.
you have to blow it up yourself with this little tube. It's
So
like
you have
that's
to
when you
blow
know you're
Years
dead.
before the
I'm
child.
not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I'm not doing it. They tell me
Mom.
they're like, "Are you comfortable like dealing with shit if you're in this exit seat?" And I'm like,
Sure.
Right, right.
But,
Yeah.
Then they turn
But
around. I'm like,
inside, yeah, when they turn away, you're like that.
She's like, what was that? It's like, did you
I've
just,
always wanted to go.
did you just shake your head? No.
They turn back.
I've always wanted to go down the slide. That's kind of cool.
The
Oh,
inflatable
yeah.
slide.
Oh, yeah.
That never happens.
Don't worry. I think it will soon enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die in a plane crash.
No, you won't.
you're not.
I'm going to die in a plane
Stop
crash.
it. Stop it.
No, I know. We can't. We gotta cool it with the freak accidents.
Um,
Do you
What's the
travel
other-
neck pillow?
Yeah.
no, I don't. I've
Do
never,
you?
never even had one. But I
Never.
think like
I
if
had
you
one.
if it works, if there was something that worked that could support your neck while you were like sleeping upright on a plane, that would be cunt. But I just don't think it exists. I just haven't seen one that
I
functions.
almost never sleep on planes.
Mm.
I can
Unless-
sleep really hard.
Really?
Yeah. It's very hard for me to sleep on planes.
I usually am dozing off before it takes off.
Me
But I'm like
too.
aware of like I'm gonna want to recline, and I can't for a little bit. But I'm so tired now, so I don't know.
Ugh.
But then here I am.
On our way back from Japan, it's like a 10-hour flight.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I fell asleep and I had a dream that the plane was crashing.
Crazy.
Whoa.
and then
really?
I woke up and
God.
I was sort of having a panic attack for like 2 hours.
Oh my god.
What?
that
You
sucks.
didn't tell, you didn't tell
and
me
I had to
this at
like
all.
calm
You're
down. And
watching episode
and I
one.
look where we are on the map, right above the right in the middle of the ocean.
Terminal B. You haven't
Yeah.
even left.
What? You didn't tell me at all.
I think I told you I was like I was really freaking out for a little bit.
No, you didn't.
Maybe I was too tired to tell you.
Oh, what about
Seems like you were okay.
But it was scary.
That is really
when
scary.
you wake up and then you're like final
and you're in the
destination
dream
vibes.
still, yeah, because you're on
Yeah.
a plane. You're like,
yeah.
what about like
I
taking
know.
an edible to fly, cunt or
Sure.
punt?
I've done it, but it, I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
really work.
I think it's kind of punt to me because it's like, what if like you take the wrong edible and then you're fucking freaking out on the
Yeah.
plane?
Just
like,
get
Or if
drunk.
you're sitting
Yeah.
next to a
Get
fucking
drunk.
Yeah.
stranger that you don't want to fucking, I don't know.
yeah.
I can't do it.
I could just fall
It's
asleep.
a punt from Nikki.
I know. I've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
stopping with the edibles in general.
Really?
I smoke a ton of weed, but edibles like are kind of weird for me. That's all.
I never liked them.
I love
They
them.
don't work for
You
me.
do.
Do you love them? Do you feel like they're correctly dosed, or is it just a crapshoot all the time?
I found
don't
one
care?
that I found one that I really like, and
You
I
shopping?
portion it. I know how much to take each time, and then it's yeah, and I have a very good time.
Nice. I took a bite of a CBD gummy not last night, 2
Well,
nights ago
CBD, that's
to
punt.
sleep, and I
It's
woke
fun.
up with a fucking headache. I was like,
What
the
the
fuck
fuck
is
is
the
the
opposite?
point?
Yeah, I was like, what's the point of this shit?
CBD gets me high.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to
Hmm.
that.
Really? I think it can get some people high.
Yeah. Here's what I like to do. I take a little bit of edible. I start cooking dinner, and then when the dinner's done, the edible is like hitting, and I'm eating a nice meal.
Wow.
Oh,
That's fucking cunt. Dare I say cunt? That
Homemade
is
dinner
cunt.
or going out to dinner with friends.
They're both cunt.
Yeah, it's
They
kind
are
Or
of.
I guess
both
homemade
cunt.
dinner.
It's
cunt.
cunty that he cooks.
Yeah.
Friends. Cunt.
But I don't cook shit. I mean, I can cook, but I go out all the time. My roommate cooks a little too much.
Really?
A little bit.
I love going out to eat.
I love going
Because
to
it's
eat
like
too.
New
My
York. It's like,
favorite
babe, it's New
things.
York.
I know.
No one's doing it 7 days a week.
I do love. I'm.
You're not cooking 7 days a week.
I'm not. Well, I'm trying.
Many,
seven.
many day.
Many a
Wow.
day I am
5.
cooking.
You gotta have 2 takeout nights in your rotation.
Two take out
I know you. There's no way there's not 2 takeout nights in your rotation.
No, there are.
There are at least 2 takeout nights
Yeah,
in your
that's
rotation.
normal.
Yeah.
You want to be in that zone. You don't want
I
to be
know.
no takeout.
I feel like
I
take-
can't. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say I can't figure out. Like everything is so expensive right now that I don't
Yeah.
even know if there's a real. If I'm saving a lot of money from all the cooking I'm doing.
Good
Because
I
question.
think it's kind of the same price, TBH.
That's what I wonder. I
insane.
wonder. I don't think.
I wonder. I don't think. I wonder. I don't think.
I don't know what I meant by that, but yeah,
Got
my
really
roommate, because
introspective,
she's
you're
always cooking all the
Yeah.
time. I'm like, are you saving? I think so.
I think you're saving if you're not cooking like steak. I would want to
Yeah.
get steak in a restaurant so I don't fuck it up on my own and waste like
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
New York makes you indulgent. Let me tell you.
Well, everything you can like spend $30 in 1 minute stepping outside. That's just like
Well,
gone.
Yeah.
This city fucks you every day, so you need to like have your
Yeah.
little
Your
vices and your
treats. Yeah.
your expensive dinners and your
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
You indulge because like that's how you stay sane.
That's why I feel like in LA it will be somehow cheaper, but maybe that money will be used for gas.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys in
or some
LA. like,
bullshit.
How-
It'll be like this.
What
Come
you're
on out.
yeah.
Yeah.
You both get huge hats for no reason.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Claire gets extensions immediately.
But just the front.
Yeah.
Claire?
Right.
Yeah.
Your hair looks so cool right now. I said this
Thank you.
off camera. Like, I want this as a boy.
One of the people
It's
I'm
like
hooking
licked
up
by
with,
a lion. We say in the back. If
Like-
it's a good flip, it's like licked by a lion.
I'll give you this person's contact info. I'm having sex with him.
Cool.
Sorry.
I'm doing the dishes.
He's bisexual,
Pyrex.
and he cut this hair.
That looks like a very
awesome.
bisexual haircut.
Yeah, so
But you
Takes
also
one to
look so
know
good
one.
with a shaved head, too. You can
Thank
pull off
you.
any-
Yeah.
I appreciate
It's
that.
so
She's
sick.
hot.
You're hot.
I like having hair. I like not having hair. So sue me.
But you keep it kind of short, which I think is cool.
I do because I obsess over it, and then the
Uh-huh.
more I have it, the more time I'll spend trying to get it to be perfect. And then,
Mhm.
and then Nick's like, "Let's go." I'm like,
Oh!
"But I gotta do it. Let's go." He doesn't talk like that.
I say that with my nervous tension.
No, he
about-
does it quietly, and he
Wait, who's
stands by the
slower?
door. I'm still in the bathroom.
Well, when we're
Are you a little
supposed
slow? Like in the getting ready? Like
she
compared
takes
to
forever.
I love that.
I'm not even slow. I'm just always like, "Oh, I have to do this before I do. Oh, I have
Yeah.
to do this
I've
before I
I've
go."
gotten crazy about being late and being on time. Like in the last few years, I've gone literally insane. Where I'm like, I think one time I showed up to somewhere.
He's an
like,
early bird.
an hour and a
Punt.
half early by accident. Where I was like, oh well.
He's an early bird.
I do that
That's better.
even though I was 3 minutes late today.
No, that was cool.
And I was early for the first time.
I
in a
know.
long
I'm
In your life.
usually
in my life.
I've been trained by my parents to be 10 minutes early.
Mhm.
Really?
And New York and living in New York City, I've had to like curb that.
Yeah. Because
See,
New
I
York
feel like
is
living
50
in New
minutes
York,
late.
You got to factor in at least half an hour if something gets fucked up with the
I
train.
know.
It's like, and then
Yeah, New York has made you earlier.
yeah, it
somehow.
has, yeah.
Yeah.
New York's a 15-minute late city.
Well, working in film made me go insane. So it's part of the psychosis of being early. It's like you can never be late for anything, otherwise you get.
Yeah.
That's why I
killed.
worry about
need-
working in film more because I'm like, I have to get used to waking up before 10 a.m.
Yeah,
That's gonna
sucks.
be
Well,
fucking
if you're the one who's in
awful.
charge, you can make whatever schedule you want.
That's what I've been doing. I'm like, we're not working before 11 a.m.
It's great.
This is the part of the podcast where we stand up.
Yeah.
Honey, the shrooms are kicking in.
You also like you don't know why you're in drag. You're
Yeah,
like, what
like-
the fuck is this?
I'm paranoid.
I want to do shrooms again too.
Oh yeah.
We're doing we're doing it all.
We're doing
doing it
shrooms.
all.
We're doing
40.
acid. We're snorting cocaine.
Cocaine.
on the same
Cocaine.
We're
day.
sucking Darth Vader's dick.
Yeah. We're sucking cock. We're doing coke off your cock.
Yeah.
Coke
And-
with cock.
You've done coke.
No, never.
What?
Neither of you have?
I'm
Never.
afraid of it, and I don't think
It's scary now
I
because
don't
it's like
need
you
to
don't
be
know
up.
what's gonna fucking be in it anymore.
I
So
don't feel the need.
Especially now,
I
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Famous last words.
you're not really missing anything. It's not.
Whenever the
Alcohol keeps
party
me awake.
sucks, I just want to leave. I just.
What about Kay?
Never done it.
I haven't done
skippable.
either.
It's fun, but
I
skippable.
knew someone who died in a KO in like high school, and I was
That's
like,
That's
awful.
crazy.
oh, I guess I'll never touch this.
Yeah, good.
But now
I've been in a
everyone's doing
K-hole.
it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
K's love K.
Hey.
Yeah, I've been in a K-hole once. It was bad. Because I did a line that I thought was for me, but it was from someone who had a little K problem.
Oh.
They're like, did you
Ooh.
just do that? And I'm like,
They're like, that's my problem. That's my problem line.
and I ended up in a K-hole. It was bad. But I'm still here. K makes you feel like you're on your tippy toes, like a Sims.
Weird.
Kind of like the way you kind of like move.
Ah.
Does it
is
feel
very,
good?
like- no.
Does it feel as good as Molly?
No way. I love Molly.
Molly rocks.
Molly makes me
I can't
horny
do
and
that
fun.
anymore.
I love
yeah, I
Molly.
can't do it anymore either.
I love. I want to do Molly. We're add it to the list.
I used to
Can
do it
I,
like once
can
a
I
month.
tell you?
Really?
Used to do it once a
I
day.
I only did it once, and I was at a New Year's party, and I was so fucking horny, and I was trying so hard
Oh yeah.
to hook up with some, and like
Friends.
there were three like girls where like I was like, yeah, we should dance, and then trying to, and then like one of them finally like made out with me, and I was like, oh great, and then she was like, okay, well maybe we'll go on a date, and I'm like, oh god, and then I went home and I jacked off for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when I
But you kind of get a big ween on Molly, I think. It's not like the opposite of Coke.
didn't really get
It's
horny.
You
functioning.
get down.
Yeah, you got a downy dong. Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, snip it.
I didn't get horny on Molly.
I did.
I got like excited and like
Oh my
fun.
God.
but I
You
didn't
didn't
get
really
lovey?
Well, I got lovey, but that didn't translate into wanting
it
to
felt
fuck.
good to touch.
I'm a friend fucker to
Uh-huh.
begin with, so on Molly, I'm like, you gotta watch out for me.
Mhm.
Are you guys friend fuckers?
No. I think it's weird when you first start being open and you're just like, oh, I like this person. They're my friend. I should
Right.
ask them if they want to have sex.
Right.
And
It's
then
not
I'm
cool or
like,
good.
"What?"
It leads
Not
to
cool.
bad news usually.
It can.
It gets
yeah.
me in trouble.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd rather just
Or
be
get you in
friends.
trouble.
Acquaintance
That's-
fucking, I like.
Friends of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
That's great.
That's
That's
like
yeah.
the perfect circle.
You need the friend to open the door to the other friend group, so that's
yeah.
so you get in there and have sex
Right,
with them.
right. Yeah.
Like,
But it's good to just have friends who you don't have sex with,
yeah.
ideally.
You're like, "Ugh."
I know.
Debatedly.
See, as a friend
Yeah.
fucker, it's hard. You're like, what
I know.
does it matter?
I know.
Could be both.
Cheers.
Aw.
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 Darth Vader's dick. You're like,
My lord.
Exact same bell shape as his helmet.
it is. His helmet
Ow.
is a little penisy. It-
Of course.
It's
You think
Penis.
but was his cock burned off in the lava?
Yeah.
Maybe half of
question.
it.
Yeah, half of it's
It's half
perfect.
machine.
Oh, half machine.
Half machine.
the bottom half.
Yeah. It's got a machine vein.
He has perfect balls.
Yeah, he's just balls.
He's all.
It's two R2D2 heads
Balls.
are his balls. They're like,
Oh my
BB-8s.
gosh.
yeah,
To be.
his BB-8s.
BB-8s.
Rolling
BB-8
around
kind of
there.
punt.
What a guy.
BB-8 is cunt. BB-8
BB-8
was, one,
is
BB-8 was like maybe
cunt.
like
That
the
was
only,
cool
the only
character
good
design.
thing of
Yeah.
the.
I love BB-8.
Porg is cunt.
The porgs were cunt. Yeah,
Porgs
the
were
little
cunts. Babu Frik. Cunt.
Cunt.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Naboo?
feel like they pushed Babu a little hard. They were like
More than Baby Yoda.
not as much as Baby Yoda. I like. Okay, Babu's fine. Babu Frik. is
Boba
fine.
Fett.
Boba
Fett.
Fett.
Cunt.
Boba Fett is cunt. He's like the original. Like,
He's the original cunt.
He's the original like
Yeah.
cunty vibes character.
Mobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mobster.
I just keep mobster.
Staring at nothing.
Mobster. See, it's sad. Like, what
Oh
is?
my God.
Imagine like being in here. There's nothing.
Dum,
Not
dum,
one
dum.
thing. It's me alone. Just looking around. Naboo in general.
Cunt.
Oh,
Punt.
cunt.
Yeah. Punt.
Yeah, they're too.
Blue.
That's like Elizabeth Warren planet. I don't like it.
But isn't it cool to kind of have like a Renaissance vibe in Star Wars?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I thought that was a fun choice. Like, where else could you go? You know,
It's just
I hated the
Italy.
it's just Italy.
Mm.
Italy?
Oh yeah, it is a little. It's a
Cunt.
little Tuscan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very. Yeah, it's
Remember
very
the
Tuscan.
early aughts? Like if you had money, you had a Tuscan style house.
Tuscan Raiders.
Not that.
No, like
Not
you're
those guys.
like you had to have
Toscano.
like
That
a gildedy kind of wired, like iron
I remember.
staircase.
I
Everything
remember
was
having
You had to
money.
have
Yeah.
mahogany kitchen.
Yeah.
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 Look at us now.
Look at us
Eat,
now.
pray, love.
Look at us
Look at us
now.
now.
Pink couch.
This is money, honey.
Wait, I forget. Did you all
Wait,
make
Brad.
this?
Yes,
you-
out of clay.
You upholstered it yourself?
Paper mache. No,
Yeah, we start with a balloon.
We sourced it and then
Sourced.
got it reupholstered. We didn't do it ourselves.
Yeah, it's
but-
from First Tips.
No, it
Cherish.
was from Cherish, a secondhand furniture website, which is actually really cool. They got a lot of
And
good
honey,
stuff.
we're still paying for
Cherish?
it.
Cherish. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
Klarned?
cool.
Yeah, we did it. We did it on layaway.
Yeah, we Klarna.
Yeah.
You Klarned?
I love to finance shit. Pretty
I've
cool.
never financed anything. Doesn't it-
Really? I finance my Botox.
I haven't.
It's called living above your means.
I have a credit card. I have 2 credit cards.
Cool. I
have
have
3
one,
credit
I have
cards.
one credit card.
You have a huge problem
Yeah.
that you have.
I have one I don't use.
When's your
Living that
birth?
debit life?
July 3rd.
Cancer.
What's your birthdays?
September.
July 22nd.
Virgo.
I'm a Cancer. I'm like the last day of Cancer.
Virgo,
Virgo.
last day Cancer.
Elder Cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Cancer elder.
What are you?
Pisces.
Cancer Pisces. It's a love
Pisces.
match.
It's a love match.
I love Pisces.
You
I'm a
guys
Pisces
believe
moon.
in that?
Scorpio
shit?
rising.
It's just something to talk
With a
shit
grain.
about.
Scorpio
you?
rising.
Scorpio rising
I talk
Cancer
about
moon.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's not the. What's the Andor?
Your Death
of,
Star Rising. Yeah.
I'm Jar Jar Moon.
Jar Jar Moon.
Name
Jar
of the
Jar
episode.
Binks.
Jar Jar Moon.
Jar Jar Moon.
Episode 1.
No, there's a name. There is a name for this episode, but it's been cut. We can't say what it is.
Oh.
It has to be fully star,
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Well, should we wrap things up with any final cunty thoughts? Anything that anybody wants to get off their vagina?
I'm drunk.
Are you really? The
I'm
little can
drunk.
margarita?
Well,
I'm
I had
tipsy
two.
off of that one.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah, it's
episode's
cool.
not coming out till October.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
in November.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Lomo.
Halloween.
Happy. That's your final country.
New York will
Um,
have a new mayor by then.
Oh, yeah.
New York will have a new mayor. New York will have a new
and it will
Claire
be
Claire
Nick.
Nick.
Gina.
New
Who
York-
I'm running.
New York will have a new polyamorous alt comedy darling married couple.
Who will it be? Vote now.
Ooh,
Vote
yeah, who's
now.
taking your spot?
It's a
Yeah,
really
that's a good
question.
idea.
Oh yeah, how have like you've been having like a farewell tour kind of here, like recurring?
Yeah, we're
show
doing
for
we're
your-
doing recurring
Monthly
shows.
Do you guys perform together?
We host the show.
We host the show together.
Yeah.
fun.
So and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, what's it called? Where
You
can
kinda
everybody
are the
find you?
fucking off.
Fucking
Fucking
off.
But
But by
the
the time this airs, it won't be.
we will have fucked off.
Yeah.
So-
No, we're gonna try to
Forget
poop
about
this out soon.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
We're gonna poop it out.
I think it'll come out in June. Actually,
Yeah, June.
Okay.
June.
But we
Yeah.
might. I would like to host a show in L.A.
You should.
That would be pretty rad.
with
That'll
you.
probably happen. With me?
Yeah, if you're interested or
At
no.
Dynasty
Maybe.
typewriter or something like
Something
that.
like that.
That's it.
The Elysian. But yeah. Yeah, life is precious and the Bible is the
Real.
way, the
Bible
truth,
is
the
law.
light.
Yeah.
And
Claire's picking things
He's
out of
got
here.
so much stuff in there. It's crazy.
In the air?
Yeah.
It's
Mom.
time. We got a
In the
Roman
air.
candle.
God.
Those things.
Yeah, we're on our goodbye tour.
We're
Yes.
gonna miss you
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
We'll miss
I'm
you.
a,
Sure.
we'll miss you.
We'll
But
miss
now we
you.
have-
Well, Sam
Well,
and
we'll
Misha
catch
are
you in
probably
LA.
gonna come back.
They're
so-
gonna come
Yeah.
back.
Well,
I know. I need my town alcoholics.
Yeah,
It's like, who do I fucking call?
I know.
No one. I got no
Merv.
Merv.
Give
Meal
Merv
on
a
that
call.
Yeah.
He won't hug you, but he'll drink with you.
Party at
Yeah.
10.
It's like this is sis.
You just lost a
Yes.
party at 10.
Yeah, like what a fucking douche.
I love
You're
that.
about to lose a party of 10.
I love that
It's like,
shit. Six
loser.
He's
people.
like, okay.
And then he told me I was bragging. And honestly, I was like, I was. He called me.
I love it.
Not cool. Well, this was so lovely. Thank you both for joining
Yeah, thank you
us.
so
Thanks
much.
for having us.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what are
Glad to
these
spend some
for?
time to- we were gonna do paddle game, but then I don't know. Just
Aw.
felt like the vibe had passed.
Okay.
You can smack each other with it if you want.
Yeah, we could
All
spank.
right.
Yeah, get it. Flip it. Do it the other way so we can see the. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Do you wanna get in here?
Everybody.
Oh, for
Come on.
sure.
Thanks for having us.
Tune in
Oh yeah,
next
there's
time.
that
See you
real
next
estate we
time.
were talking
Next
about.
time.
Yeah.
That is caked up.
See you next Tuesday.
Is that making your
I
that
might
makes your
fart.
when you go to the middle when you go to the
He
middle
will.
your balls yeah, is he farting? You're farting.
Hey, Bart.
Now that part was 2025 if I've ever
All right, end of that. End of that.
End of that.
see you next Tuesday.